Hey, Lindsay Banks here, psychic medium and intuitive. Following on from my conversation with Joan of Arc, I am sharing today my conversation with Martin Luther King. I had this realisation yesterday that the reason that these leaders are coming through is because the message they want to share is around using your voice and knowing that you're not going to be persecuted or assassinated in this lifetime, in this time, for speaking your truth. So stay tuned, and coming up I will be sharing the message that Martin Luther King had for the collective. So you might be watching this thinking, how on earth has Martin Luther King come through to you, or why has he come through? I have no idea, I don't know why. I just trust that upstairs is sending the people that want to share their message. Basically, they just appear. So with Martin Luther King, what happened is I had shared an Instagram quote the day before, and in the lines I just wrote, "I have a dream." No idea why. The next morning I woke up ridiculously early and I had the same words in my head, "I have a dream." And I was like, I'm sure it's Martin Luther King. Why is Martin Luther King coming through? Came downstairs, made my cup of coffee, and I said, right, if you have a message, if you want to share something with the collective, what is it? So I'm going to read to you what I wrote and share his words of wisdom. And they are inspirational, and it feels like something that needs to be heard. So Martin Luther King basically appeared, he stepped forward in a grey suit and he was presented very well. And this is what he said. "I have been biding my time in the spirit world, preparing for this glorious moment in history. It is a very unique point in time for you all. My messages that I shared still stand true to this day. They are timeless, and I am happy that my words are still impacting others today. This is why you are here, to share your words with others and to leave a legacy. Do not be afraid to stand up for what you believe. Do not be afraid to stand up for your values. You are all human beings on this planet. There is no one better than you. There is no one more special, more cleverer, or more beautiful. You are all unique beings bringing your own gifts and talents to this world as I brought mine. Do you want to know why my "I have a dream" speech is so impactful to those who hear it? It is because it is from the heart. I was given these words by spirit and wrote them myself. I had my own mind. I was not swayed easily by others. I knew who I was and my purpose. I had also foreseen my passing. I wasn't crossing the right paths. I would not be bored. The thing is, Lindsay, when you start to make noise, you create a stirring. At the time, my stirring was quite large, and the powers that governed at the time did not like it. I had to be disposed of, to quiet the nation. I had fulfilled my mission that I had been sent to Earth for. It was the beginning of change. If I could stand up and make a speech in front of thousands of people, what would they do? I was like a catalyst for others, to inspire them, to inspire changes and beliefs. I asked him what makes a good leader, and this was his reply. Someone who is firm in their convictions. Your values need to be so deep-rooted that no matter what someone offers you in terms of cash, opportunities, you can say no. If it doesn't feel right, you don't do it. Period. I was lucky I had my faith, and I was very much guided in my work. That makes your work a lot easier. Like I said earlier, speak from your heart with conviction. When people are looking up to you for guidance, you can't be indecisive or show uncertainty. Choose the words you use to connect with people. If you can't connect with people on their level, you might as well hang up your coat. I asked him if there was ever a time when he doubted himself. He said yes, in the beginning. I thought, who is going to listen to me? But that soon passed. Once I started surrendering to God, the divine, source, whatever you want to call it, I learned to trust it. When a true leader comes along, they are not doing it for the money or the title. They are doing it because they are passionate and can feel it in their blood. They are meant to lead, to inspire, to be the change makers that the world needs right now. For anyone listening to this who feels that calling, know that this is your time. Every single one of you can make a difference. Lead by example, lead by your actions, lead by your words. We, the past leaders who ourselves have fought and been sacrificed, will be with you all as you find your own inner strength to stand up for all that is not currently okay in this world. Activists for the environment, violence, politics, you all have a role to play. All of you chose to be here now, and this is your time to make a difference, which will not only impact your lifetime, but for generations to come. I thank you for your time, Lindsay, and for the space to channel my words. He puts his hands together in prayer, bows, and walks away. So I had this realisation after Martin Luther King came through that most of the spirits that I have been channeling recently, the past leaders, they have all fought against the structures of the government and through various times. And because they spoke their voice, they spoke their truth, because they were these catalysts for change, and it wasn't supported, it wasn't liked, then they were all assassinated or persecuted. So if you want to check out my other conversations from the spirit world, I've got Cleopatra, Princess Diana, and Joan of Arc. So please like and subscribe, because who knows who else is going to be coming through. Thanks for watching.